Decision Plus has been and still is a leading stock market service provider. From training to coaching, we cover it all. Try both our software as well as our coaching site, completely free for 10 days without obligation. No credit card is needed to sign up for the trial. The trial subscription will be automatically canceled for you at the end. DecisionPlus.com, your stock market service center. Real-time coaching has been created. We search and classify critical reports and technical movements. You can visualize or hear the best buying and selling opportunities. Get real-time advice all day long and 3 live coaching shows per day. Let us do the work and save your time for trading. Try MarketGurus.tv free without obligation for 10 days in the menus above. Market Vision Plus is the trading companion of so many investors. Make your fundamental and technical analysis easy with Canada's #1 stock market decision-making software. Research, decide, and follow your positions with Market Vision Plus. See the menus just above this program and try Market Vision Plus for 10 days without any obligation after the show. When it comes to day trading, Trader Plus is the right tool. Track 50 quotes simultaneously. Create dozens of quick lists. Display as many as 30 real-time intraday charts at the same time. Watch the action with candlesticks or bar charts as fast as 10 seconds. See the market by sectors. Use the chart models already prepared for you. Try Trader Plus for 10 days in the menu above without any obligation.
I'm sorry about that. My microphone was closed. So I was just saying the markets are really going down. They just broke down once more. We have 3% almost. We have 3% on NASDAQ, 2.6 and on the Dow and the SPY, 1.7 on the TSX. And the reason is, it's because it was the trend of the rates that have been reversed, because it's the other way around. Right now, it's the 2 years are paying more than the 10 years, and they said that then when this happened, 22 months later, it's a recession. They have big problem, because in 2005 it's the last time that it happened, and 2 years later, then we ended up being in 2008 and 2007, 2008. At the last big depression we had. So. Okay, but as long as within the next 2 years the same thing will be happening too, So this is a very short-term movement for a very long-term prediction. And but all of the data are bad. The data are bad in Japan, not Japan, in China. They're bad also in Germany, where they count a lot on their exportation, and so the situation is not very, very nice. And so we didn't think the market could go so low, but the market have proved us wrong, because there hasn't been any reversal yet this morning. Now I have to transfer the whole thing in 2 minutes because we don't see the whole movement of the day. So you see, we never had any reversal yet, and so every time we break down, we're just going sinking further and further. So what happened this morning on the Dow and the Nasdaq? Actually, we broke the very short-term support we had. So let's see it in 15-minute chart. So and we just got through this simple support here, heading towards the other one. And on the Dow, we are almost to at the second support, which is there at around 25,500. So we could even go. There's now only a couple of 100 points until this support there. So the situation has turned out very negative here this morning. And there a lot of are going on. USO failed today. The USO lost everything it has gained yesterday, but look, it's such an important support right now. So if we break through here at 1120, it's going to go right down there. There are so many, and look at the stocks are way weaker than USO is, because look, the stock just made a new low for the day. We have about 15 at least 15 breakdown this morning, all of those with an S here in the column. You look at this, it's not looking good at all. Prairie Sky, Kelt Exploration, look at that last quote here. Kelt, Paramount, Tourmaline, Secure, Crescent Point, PRX, Torch Oil, Suncor, Imperial Oil, Freehold, Vermilion, and those are not new breakdown. They're going down since a few days, like Enerflex, Ensign Energy Service, Advantage Oil. Husky is also breaking down today. So it's a total sell-off on the energy sector. We're considering buying a short. Now we do have the new high on the gold. Just about it though. Okay, just about it. And let's see what the stocks are doing, because the stock were underperforming. So the stocks are not very near yet the breakout. So a couple of stocks look good, like Eldorado has been the strongest this morning since at around 11:45 the stock broke out once more. It's now at the previous resistance. So now if you haven't bought it, I wouldn't buy it unless it touched $12. And a couple of many others are near breaking out, but they just don't do it, like Barrick, like Nova Gold, not yet, Kirkland, and Centera Gold. So many stocks are in a situation for a breakout, but the thing is, the market doesn't want to. The buyers are not there to provoke the movement. And you see this one here, but it's probably a financial result or something like that, but it's still under a big resistance. And Detour is also in a nice situation, but it's just not happening yet. So look at the mining are negative too. It's a new low for the mining. Labrador Iron Ore maintain its last bullish cycle. First Quantum is breaking down, and Teck is close to break down also. And Champion is heading towards its support. So there's no positive stock on the sector so far. For the silver, it's about the same story. Okay, we're just about making a new high, but not really confirmed yet. And but like the gold stock, they all pretty well also within a sideways movement, and none are breaking through their previous resistance yet. So it's not the time to enter in. So we really need a very nice, strong new high in the gold and silver in order to embark a new breakout that would happen at that moment. So the consumer discretionary is doing very bad today. Many big stocks are going down, and you have a Canada Goose breaking down within and prolonging its downtrend. Gildan is now in a bearish cycle and also beginning a new downtrend. And look at Magna heading towards its support. So lots of selling in the consumer discretionary. The telecom are heading down too within their sideway movement. Rogers almost breaking down, but every time he did, the stock came back anyway. But still, at the end, it ended up at the bottom. It's only BCE shows some strength, but not strong enough. And there's a support here, a big resistance. At 62.50. And for the financial sector is very negative. Also, look, it's a new low for the day. Just broke down again on the. Let me show you that in 1 minute. It's very clear. So we just broke down once more on the financial sector, and our Home Capital Group is still okay, but look at the banks. They're all heading down. Royal Bank is breaking down. TD Bank, Bank of Montreal, Canadian Imperial Bank, and so lots of selling also there. And a few insurance company like Sun Life, Manulife is threatening its support. Industrial Alliance is the strongest, but they won't go up, of course. And EGM Financial, and also there was a couple. Great West was also going down there. The industrials are also accelerating on the downside. We just made a new low on the industrial sector. So CNR is heading down, and many other stocks. Transcontinental is breaking down. And ATS Automation Tooling has completely reversed its last uptrend and neutral trend that it had for about 4 months. And Air Canada is now breaking down in a very short term. The real estate is also under correction. The utilities are straight flat. They're not. They don't progress anymore. And the staples are threatening their support in the very short term. Metro was up for a while this morning. It has a very good result this morning. Metro 69 to 90 cents, but still the stock is not positive. And we see a correction now. So the sector is totally sideways. No more bullish momentum in this sector. And the technology changed direction from its numerous top here. So it's heading towards the support. And finally, the healthcare is also very negative. We'll go to the cannabis stock in a moment. But at first, we see Bosch that maintained its downtrend, and a senior living that's breaking through a support, and also Extendicare that did quite a correction there, not being in a downtrend yet. And also Chartwell heading down. So CRH is the only positive stock in the healthcare. And then if we looked at the cannabis, the HMMG, after almost breaking through its resistance yesterday, now is surely breaking through its support, short-term support, heading towards the other support. So and there's lots of selling now on look at all the ETF are look the same way. So it's the earnings of weed tonight, and but since those from Tilray came out bad, minus 27 to minus 32 cents. So I think the market expected the one from wheat being bad also. So wheat is now tightly sitting on its support, and Aurora broke down, and Afria is heading down, and the situation is very negative in any cannabis stock. And those that made little movement, like 48 North yesterday, happen to be now a false signal. And you have Pharmacielo there that has a risk of breakdown also, and the sector has to be avoided totally. Mark says, good day, Michel. Good day, Mark. Please analyze VFI on Toronto. Want to buy on the weakness. Thanks again. FVI. It's Fortuna Silver. Okay. Let's put him there and take the silver there also, so I can look at them at the same time. Okay, so you see, What I found a little bit of suspicious is, look at the silver itself is almost breaking out today. Okay, it's totally at its stop, while FVI has had some correction over the last few days. So yes, it's probably a weakness, but you have to realize that if you buy that stock on this pause here, okay, so you have to set a stop loss at $5, okay, because it would be breaking down a double support intraday wise at this level. But if I were you, I would wait. I would wait 535. Okay, before buying the stock, just to make sure he had clearly reversed this last bullish cycle and this last downtrend when you look at its intraday chart. That's what I would do. So if you look at the cannabis, actually right now it's not looking good again, because look, most of the stocks are on their low of the day. So there's no more room, and there would be another sell signal at 41.60 for weed. And look how fragile are those support here for Aphria. And Aurora has a little pullback, but I mean the risk is still there. When you look at HMMG is almost breaking through its support, so it means there we could see another wave of sellers. Usually after a drop of that kind, we very often see the cannabis stock reacting on the upside because of the day traders, provoking some euphoria there. But at the least we have to see this pattern that we don't actually. So where would be this pattern? So we'd have to break the previous summit there. So on Aphria, Aphria would have to come up to 870. Aurora would have to break through 825, and many others should do, like EXO would have to do a reversal. So the reversal happened when you passed, and when you reverse the trend and you pass the previous resistance, and none of them seems like they're going to do that. So that's to be watched. In this case, there could be a little bit of day trading to do in the cannabis stock. But otherwise, in swing trading, I think we should avoid buying anything in that sector. So look, the market still not looking very good. We just had a little pullback, and it did not last. It's coming down again. And so we really got to see the reversal of today's trend before trying to buy anything. So, and the gold is going up. I find the gold is not going up enough, for it's a little bit lazy. Let's see it in 5 minutes. So, a few minutes ago it broke down, but it didn't go very far. And that's probably the reason why the stock are hesitating that much. Okay? So, unless we see a much stronger signal on the gold stock, I think we should pass on this movement for now. And if you have some energy stock, I strongly recommend to diminish some of your position, because it's still going very bad in that sector. So look at the cannabis stock putting some pressure down again. So this is it, folks, for today. I mean, we got to be patient in that sort of thing. Right now, the market looks really a bearish momentum. So chances are very big that we may end up in a couple of days to this previous support here at 180 for Nasdaq. We are almost there, 25,400. We still have about 100 points to reach the support here on the Dow, easy to reach, and we're not very far from the SPY, and neither on the TSX. So until the situation changes there, I mean, you should look at your position. If you have many positions that are threatening such a support here, and the market comes and break through, I mean, it's going to be a selling, So if so the market conditions are looking now negative, because in passing through its support here, we are now in this type of corridor on Nasdaq. Okay, so and so this is not a positive movement. Thank you very much for attending. We'll see you later.
Je viens de prendre le profil sur Explique sous le. Non,